This dude right here, this is not me. This is Big U. This is Big U. Yeah, man. That's crazy, bruh. That's crazy, bruh. Grown men gang banging, bruh. I can't make this up, bruh. You got grown men out here gang banging, bruh. I can't make this up, bruh. Grown men out here gang banging, getting arrested, going to jail, making themselves try to look cool. I didn't like the way Big U was acting though when Nipsey Hussle died though, bruh. Real shit. I didn't like the way Big U was acting when Nipsey Hussle got killed. I always thought something was a little weird about that dude, bruh. 5 people in here, y'all hit that like button, bruh, before we get started on the topics. Yeah, so Big U and Brick Baby was arrested. It's a rolling 60 Crip Rico, and there's gonna be many more. Pee Wee Longway and them got locked up on a drug charge. You see what I'm saying? They taking down these gang members, bruh. And these people who we think don't be ratting and talking and going on, they be the main ones get behind them walls, bruh. And they get to looking at their careers finna go down. They old ladies out there doing God knows whatever. It's a multitude of things that people get to start thinking and wondering in the midst of, you know, behind them bars. Behind them bars, bruh. Hold on. When them folks get behind them bars, bruh, and let's say you used to eating the finest foods, sleeping with multitudes of women, having access to drive all kind of nice fancy cars and stuff, making thousands of dollars on a week to week base. Let's say all that just stopped. And then look, I didn't play this part by myself. I wasn't in this by myself. And then you jump and them folks get to wondering like, well look, tell us this and that, and we'll let this and that go. You get to thinking and wondering like, shit, I got a possibility to get up out of here. I'm finna do what I gotta do to get up out of here, bruh. So Big U, if y'all don't know who Big U is, y'all can do y'all due diligence on the Big U situation. Big U is a rolling 60 Crip gang leader. California. Y'all know who California is. That's what I got my location set on. So these is a lot of California people finna come in here. My YouTube channel people are on the East Coast, South, and up north. So if y'all are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you know, want to do your due diligence on the topic that I'm talking about, so you don't think I'm just talking because I got lips. I'm sure you done watched it already and seen the news, bruh. Me, I have an iron that I do during the day. So when I'm able to get to the office, the studio, or the room, I have to do my YouTube searches and find out what's going on. So I'm a little late putting the news out there. What's up, Buck Mode? What's up, brother? How you doing, G? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream, player. Buck Mode in this thing. Yeah, man. What's up, Cherie Haynes? How you doing? Yeah, man. I know. Whoa, it's crazy. I know, bruh. This stuff crazy, bruh. Uh, First of all, motherfuckers is too old to be talking about they in gangs anyway. You know, if you a motherfucker out here still talking about you in a gang, bruh, and I'm 39 years old, big, you got to be every bit of 50, 52, 53 years old talking about gang. Now you in jail. You not going to, most people don't live to be 100 years old. So let's say you didn't live to be 50 years old. You didn't live a little, statistically, you have lived over half of your lifespan. All of a sudden now you finna go to jail for the little remaining years on some gang shit? Come on, bruh. After a while, bro, we gotta stop this. I'm just gonna put this out here. I like the color red. That's as far as that go. Whatever a person did at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, that's what that person did. You can't take it back. You did what you did. But damn near 40 years old, talking about gangs? Bro, I'm not finna get caught up in no Rico charge. There's this clown ass nigga here on this internet. Hey man, ain't you say you finna? No, no. Entertainment purposes only. Hey, I ain't with that crap. Hold on, let me read my comments because the comments is what's important. Pew, what up? G, what's up? Outlaw, Josie, Buck Move. What you think about Big U and Brick Baby? Yeah, see, Brick Baby is mighty funny how Brick Baby was supposed to been a suspect in the Dirk situation, but he why not to be co-defendant number two in the Dirk situation. Pee Wee Longway get locked up. These is two people that are cool with Brick Baby and knew him in the industry. Pee Wee Longway and Lil Durk get locked up. Now Brick Baby get locked up. You be surprised of what one charge might be in a whole nother situation and who get to talking and get somebody locked up in that situation. Just like with the Lil Durk situation. When them old block dudes killed FBG Duck and they got arrested, Muwap's lawyer asked, is Dirk being investigated? 6 months later, almost a year later, Lil Durk got caught up in the charge. Lil Durk supposed to have got Quando Rondo partner set up. You see where all the ties lead to? Quando Rondo partner Lil Pad was a rolling 60 Crip supposed to got set up by them boys out there on the West Coast. Bim, now you be surprised who talking. Quando got locked up. So many people getting locked up and they all have ties to each other some kind of way. And it's just to me, I look at I don't believe in saying, oh, what a coincidence. You know, perception is a reality. If you feel something and you put your common sense together, it is what it is, bruh. Lived 5 scores of his life gang banging. Big facts, Buck Mood Outlaw Josie. Publicity announcing you a gang member to the world, to the internet is exactly. And then when it okay, let's just say somebody faking that they is a such or whatever member. Now all of a sudden there's a Rico charge on that Pacific gang. Well, they got documentation say on the internet saying that you say you this, then you get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Vlad is the police. I don't care what nobody say. It is mighty funny because when Crip Mac went up there, Adam surrounds himself with a lot of gang members on his podcast, and Vlad interviews a lot of, people in street activities. Soon as somebody do an interview with them and they ask certain questions and people go looking at them and stuff, it's kind of like a target is put on your back. You going up on these platforms with 4, 5, 6 million subscribers that watch that channel. You're going to big platforms talking. Now, I'm not going to blame Adam and Vlad because if Adam invited you or Vlad invited you to go do a podcast, right? And he asks you a question that you don't want to answer, you don't have to answer it. Now, if the interview's dry and boring, they might not pay you to come up there and, talk no more. They're like, well, we asked you all the juicy questions. You wouldn't answer nothing. I'm not going to make no money off of your interview. I'm not going to pay you no more. Okay, oh well. Well, they want that little $5,000-6,000 to get paid to go sit up there for an hour. And they ask them before the interview starts, look, I'm going to ask you these questions. In order for me to make some money off this interview, I'm going to have to ask these questions to get an answer. You see what I'm saying? That's why Vlad stopped asking Boosie Lil Boosie let him know, look, if my name can't get your views alone without you asking me no criminal questions, I ain't gotta come to your thing. So Vlad and Boosie got a mutual agreement that look, I'm just gonna use your name, Boosie, for your fan base to watch my channel. Vlad uses Boosie to get the black crowd of the streets. You see what I'm saying? He got an Aryan brother that sits up there too. Vlad is smart. He keeps certain people in his pocket to keep a certain crowd base around. But Crip Mac was up there at No Jumper as a every. I'm gonna tell y'all this. At the No Jumper 22 station, everybody who sits up there Adam will hire gang members, and then they always get arrested. From Jet 5 from the 7-4 Hoover Crips, Crip Mac for the 5-5 East 5-5 Crips, Brick Baby, uh, Whack 100, you next. Whack 100, Whack 100. But Big U did say Whack 100 was the police. Good evening, Mr. Ball Bling Bling. Y'all guys gotta start being smarter. Stop saying you a street nigga. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Guys in the mob don't say they in the mob. They claim to be regular citizens. Big old fat. 4 Extra. 4 Extra is locked up, Cherie Haynes. 4 Extra is the one that shot wait, one of them extra cats. Yeah, no, 4 Extra. Yeah, 4 Extra is locked up. He got locked up for shooting one of his homeboys. Jap from 107 Pew. Oh, I thought he was 7-4 Hoover Crip. I don't know. He a Crip. I'm not a Crip. So I don't know much about their situations. But yeah. Yeah, 4 Extra locked up. Ain't no honor in the streets. It's not, bruh. It's not, bruh. Because they make people feel like if you snitch, I'm sure y'all know snitches in y'all states and y'all cities. Ain't nothing happen to them. Don't nothing happen to nobody that snitch no more. Takashi 6. See, the black people hold the title of setting the rules in the street gang. Black people the only gangs that say if you snitch, then if you no ratting. Mexicans believe eye for an eye. If a Mexican gang gets into it with a black gang, it's okay to snitch on them. It's okay to set them up. Black people, the only people that have set some rules and they don't even abide by the rules and let everybody else break the rules. Gunna came out, he doing better than Lil Baby. You seen that song with Future, Young Thug, and Lil Baby? They still ain't made more views in the amount of time that video was put up than Gunna. Gunna was known as a rat, came out and he doing what he got to do. Takashi 6ix9ine still walking around this thing, rich as a motherfucker. Look at YSL Woody. Nobody touch him. And he's famous. He blew up his YouTube channel. Thank you, Buck Mo. Let me pin that. Hey, Ms. Brown Sugar, how you doing, Miss Lady? If you really a lady, it's okay for you to say that. But if this is a guy pretending to be a lady on this page, I'm going to have to get rid of you, bruh. Because I don't want nobody making me feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable when a man says stupid shit like that. Not saying you are. It's a lot of trolls on here, Ms. Brown Sugar, and I never seen you on here before, so that's all. That's the only reason why I said that. But anyway, yeah, bruh. Yeah, man. So look, Big U speaks out before he turned himself in too. He got up there, made a video. He said 600. He didn't want to say Whack 100. He didn't want to talk no names, but he said some people. He said Whack 100 was a snitch, bruh. And that's why nothing happens to Whack 100. Whack 100 ain't never been to jail for nothing. He knocked out a rapper named Stitches one day for trying to go attack the gang about 7, 8 years ago. And went to jail and got right out. Whack 100 never been to jail for no gangster shit. You could tell the fake gangsters because they never went to jail for nothing. I don't preach and say nothing. I don't want to say, yeah, man, you got to go to jail, man, you got to get locked up. I don't want to say that, but I'm going to tell you this. If you call yourself a street dude and you ain't never been to jail, you're not a street dude, bro. You're not a street dude. Whack 100 calls himself a gangbanger. Look at Suge Knight. As much as most people talk all bad about Suge Knight lives in jail. Lives in jail. Can't catch a break. That's what you call a real gangster. That's what you call a real street dude, bruh. Motherfuckers that ain't never been to jail before that just get on the internet. That's for entertainment purposes. I heard you buying a GPT chain from your cuz Cuddy. I paid and donated to this dude channel, and I'm supposed to have got. I won. I donated more. It was either out of me or Yaya. But the two ops, he don't fuck with me and Yaya. The two ops, he act like our cash apps didn't even count. That's why I stopped sending that clown ass dude money, bruh. JT was on Adam 22. Yes, ma'am. He surely was. Talking about the game and shit. But see, JT smart. JT went up there and told Adam what he wanted to tell Adam. He didn't get up there. Adam really, see, JT ain't no real gangster. He's a street dude, but he ain't gang affiliated to where Adam could ask him certain things to get him implicated on nothing. JT just hit scams and licks, allegedly. 1 week in jail don't count. Yeah, 1 week in jail does not count. The long I've been to jail, I've been to jail 4 times in my life. The first time I went to jail, I stayed 7 days. No, 8. I got out that 8 morning. Second time I went to jail, I was on my birthday, and I went to jail for 4 days. The third time I went to jail, it was overnight. The last time I went to jail, I stayed in there for 37 days. That ain't shit. But I know I'm not a jail dude. A bitch I was fucking with wound up leaving, going to fuck another nigga because she thought I had to do. See, when you catch that third DUI, when you catch your second DUI, motherfuckers think you finna get 90 days to 6 months. Well, she was a little thought box. That means she wanted dick every night. And if I wasn't there to dick her down night to night, she was gonna get it somewhere else. That's just the kind of bitch that she was. But anyway, I went to jail for 37 days, and I said, "Whoa, I lost my job," but I wound up getting shit back because when you're a good, when you a solid dude in life, in real life, you can go sit down for a minute and come back, and people will fuck with you. Same thing when I lost my YouTube channel. People come back and fuck with you. I got off the internet for a whole year. I'm not no famous dude. A nigga like me disappear for a year and get back on the internet. Ain't nobody gonna remember who the fuck I am. I ain't did nothing important on the internet. But when you're a solid dude and people fuck with you, genuinely fuck with you, I disappeared off the internet for 14 months and came back and people remember who I was. When you go to jail, certain people get out of jail if you had a big career, like Puff Daddy. If Puff Daddy had to do 15 years, everybody would still remember who he is. You got people like Lil Durk. Lil Durk can go sit down and do 15, 20 years. People will remember who he is because you can be so big. But people like Pooh Shiesty got, you know what I'm saying? People, YFN Lucci, Young Thug. You got people that are successful in life, and if they go to jail and they get out of jail, whatever career they had before they went to jail, they'll still have it when they get out. But you got motherfuckers like Lil Bitty PewTube. I fuck around and go to jail for 20 years and jump back on this damn internet. Hey, y'all, do me the big 3. Motherfuckers gonna be looking like, who the fuck is this dude? 4 Extra got a blue wristband. Damn, Adam. Yeah. Big old facts. I know plenty dudes from the streets that never been locked up. Yeah. No. Yeah. Gang members. Like a active gang member. If you're an active gang member, I'm gonna just say that. If you're an active gang member, that means that you're playing ball basically. And if you juggle playing ball for 7 years, 10 years, and then you fool around and never got caught up on nothing, or one of them dudes that get arrested around the corner and you out so quick because you done told the business and nobody knew you even went in type shit, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I know street guys. Well, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't know any street guys, like some dudes in the streets. Everybody I know that's a street dude has at least stayed the night in the jail. Whether it was a DUI and you had to spend the night in jail, or uh, you know, something, a contempt of court, and you gotta see down here, Stock Sniper in Mississippi, they got these things called roadblocks in these little towns. And when you go through it, they might have a little roadblock for no reason, not looking for nobody or nothing, trying to meet that monthly quota. Because small towns got to meet these little marks every month. So they'll set up checkpoints. And how they get their money is people having to go to jail and giving out tickets. So they'll set up little checkpoints. And if you've been in Mississippi and you dibbled and dabbled in the streets, contempt of court, jumping court dates. That's the biggest thing that I have seen. Contempted courts, missing a court date. You had to go to court over a park, not a park, yeah, over something simple, and you ain't go to court 4 or 5, 6 years down the line. You done forgot all about that, and then you run through a damn roadblock, and they read your license. So you know you got an old fine out, you got an old warrant out for your arrest for contempt of court for what? Well, back in 2012, you had a such and such, such and such. We got to take you in. You get if you get arrested, they have court on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in Gulfport. They got court on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you go to jail, let's say you go to jail on a Saturday. If you got a contempt of court reason of why you got arrested, they're going to get your ass, and you can't bond out on a contempt of court. They're going to no bond you. If you go to jail on a Saturday night, because that's when they love to set up them checkpoints, is on them weekend nights, catching people leaving and coming from the club. But yeah, if you do 10 years, the construction workers will still know, oh, yeah, that, the impound. Facts. Facts. But Big U has lived a mark in his life. Big U is 55, 54. Man, you done went all these years. Now, he done been to jail. He done spent, Big U did some time in his earlier stages. But he got out and still was on that extortion shit, bro. You can't get on that Suge Knight shit. They motherfuckers need to be more like Jay Prince. Now, Jay Prince is a real gangster. Ain't never been to jail. Well, yeah, he been to jail, but I don't think he been to jail for nothing. There's a difference between going to jail and getting arrested by the feds going to the penitentiary. I've never been to the penitentiary. I've been to the county jailhouses. Some misdemeanor shit. I don't have no felonies. But I got possession of marijuana charges that can kind of not for attempted to sell, for municipal uses only. So you can have up to so many ounces, grams on you before they take you to jail. You can have up to a half an ounce. You can have a half an ounce on you. You can ride around this thing with 13 or 14 grams on you. And if the police pull you over and you got your license, not your medical marijuana license, but your driver's license, and the car don't smell like weed, they gonna make you walk the line as if you didn't drunk you a beer. So that's like getting caught with an open beer. All right, step out the car, do this little test for me. I'm gonna take your beer and pour it out. Well, they gonna take your weed. Now they supposed to take your weed and pour it out. Step on it, but they make it look like they finna take it downtown. I said, well, if I ain't finna go to jail, why are you putting this in evidence? Like, evidence for what? A lot of cops take the shit and go sell it. Or know a little I know a man cop who used to go around taking, he was a California highway patrolman. He used to bust drug dealers, catch them on the highway, get their drugs, beat their ass, and let them go. Straight up. They used to do it. Fucked up individual. That dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah, him. I'll tell y'all, I ain't gonna say his name, but and the lady who he dated is dead. My mom married a man who was a California highway patrolman. Rest her soul. And I ain't seen him since 2000. I ain't seen that guy since. No, I'm lying. I ain't seen that man since 1996. But anyway, my mama married a man in 95, 96 who was a California Highway Patrolman, and he was a dirty motherfucking cop. And that's when I learned about police officers. When I in 1996, I was 11 years old. When I was 11 years old, I knew I couldn't trust the police, bruh. I knew that. Hell, he used to beat her ass. He was just a sick individual. Then he killed a man. He claimed it was in self-defense. He killed a man, came home. Well, they let him, go through his little process. Came home and beat the fuck out my mama. Because he said he was going through post PTSD. So he beat the fuck out my mama. Sad situation, brother. Sad situation. What it do, Pew? You need to put Funky Fiona in her place. What he do now, Chris? I don't watch his channel, bruh. I ain't watched that dude channel in over a month. That's why I don't talk much. I don't know what's going on with him. Some people say I don't, man, if he watching me, just know this, Funky Feet. I don't watch you, bro. You ain't got no motion. You're a liar. Your channel is fabricated. And the dude in the van, that dude in the van is a clown too, bruh. Why you say that, Pew? I say that to say this. That man made a live one day and was talking about people that bought subscribers and talking about how they view count don't match up with their subscribers, and had the nerve to sit there in the middle of the live and say salute and shout out to Funky Feet. He didn't say Funky Feet. That's what I'm calling him because he don't get his real name called over here. And saluted that dude channel as if that man ain't did everything that you said people is doing. I said, yeah, you a scary motherfucker. He want to team up with somebody so it won't make it look like, that's just his thing, bruh. He can't fight a battle alone. He got to pretend to be friends with certain YouTubers just so it won't make it look like he's the most hated YouTuber. Suge was a privileged kid. Suge just hung with gangsters. Big old facts. That's how I was. I didn't have to do nothing that I ever did in life, bruh. My grandparents raised me, man. They took me out of a fucked up environment at a young age, and I didn't have to do shit. But you get bored sitting up in that house playing video games. And then I love hood bitches. Like, I love a hood woman. A hood woman to get a regular nigga like me in some trouble. Big old facts, nigga. Because now you out there, yeah. But anyway, the other day he claims he was rich. Man, that man ain't rich. Look, I don't know what he is. But rich people don't spend all day on YouTube Live. Why, Pew? They don't fucking need the views. They don't need YouTube. When you rich, you're going to go get you your own television station and get big time. You're going to get you a YouTube app and you're going to have something like a YouTube. You're going to have something like Netflix. A rich person is going to create his own platform. He's not rich. And his mind is good to speak it into existence, but that only happens when you speaking about bad shit happening. Yeah, you can't, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich. You could say that shit forever. You could just, faith without works is dead, bruh. You can have all the faith in the world to be rich, but when you sit around on YouTube all day getting 10 to 12 views per video, you ain't making no money on YouTube, and you wasting precious daytime. You wasting time making $100 a month on YouTube every day is then going out there to make you $100 a day. So you'll settle for the $200 a month instead of you can go make that a day. I calculate. Well, I ain't gonna tell y'all my business. I just was swiping and he was going on about how he was now rich. He probably fell into. I'm gonna tell you what probably happened. A wealthy woman, and this is what happened. A wealthy woman probably felt sorry for him, thought he was cute, and brought him in. So now he gonna live off that lady, but this is what's gonna mess him up. He don't have a personality. Not saying for her, but for what he like to do. He want to be famous. You see what I'm saying? You can be rich and not be famous. He won't be satisfied with just dating a woman with some money. He want people on YouTube. He want the number. He want to see fame. That's why I look at his name, superstar. Yeah, look at his name. He wants to be famous. He don't care. He care about money. Well, I don't know, cause his ass set up in that car for a year and didn't want to work, and quit 6 jobs in one year. Now he don't want to work, so I don't know if he care about the money. He don't want to work. He want easy money to come to him. Well, you better marry that old lady that you got, that older woman. You better marry her, cause I heard she was like 60 years old, and statistically she might got another 12, 15 years left in her, good remaining years, to where she still keep her mind and all of that. Because you can be dead in the mind and shit and still be living, and then what good is that? But anyway, make sure that you marry her, so when she leave, everything go to you. Because I know you not with her for her. I know why you with her. You with her because you think you found a woman with some money. The okay. I was just Funky Feet Van Man, big old factory. You got a dude that, and it's okay. And I'm not sitting here saying that a man's feet ain't gonna stink. I'm not sitting here saying that, because if you work all day, I'm finna. I don't know. This might just be his funky ass though. This might just be this dude funky ass. You see this work boot? This is a work boot. This is one of my work boots. 12 hours a day, 5 days straight. Nah, I can't say every guy. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was gonna say it's okay for a working man's feet to stink if you on your feet all fucking day working. This guy feet stinking. He don't do shit. Nothing. Literally. At all. He don't work. He don't do a goddamn thing. He sits in his car on YouTube all fucking day. He sit down so much his ass is probably funky. So the boy got a hygiene problem. And his fingernails. His fingernails look like he been digging in ass crack. Yeah, straight up, bruh. Sick little motherfucker, bruh. Sick dude, bruh. Keep brown shit between his fingernails like he been digging in ass crack, bruh. His own ass. And then I seen him one day on one of his lives when he was in his car. He was calling himself getting comfortable. He was digging his finger in between his toes, right? And then he tried to play it off and went, well, yeah, y'all. Well, yeah. And I said, look at him. Digging in between his toe funkies and smelling his fingers, bruh. He the type of dude that'll scratch the bottom of his ball sack. Now, us all us guys done did this before. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. But at a certain age, this just ain't, this mean you need to go get your ass in the tub. The man dug underneath his ball sack and smelled his fucking fingers, bro. He one of them niggas do that type shit. Sick motherfucking nigga. Now he was claiming he has brand deals from his car. Yeah, you'll get people in here to say do audits, name a car for this, and yeah, that motherfucker, boy, that boy got a. And you know why I don't pick on him no more? Cause he retarded. And I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. He mentally challenged. I don't like that word retarded. He really has a mental problem. Just sit long enough and listen to somebody. Whoa, Miss Brown, I gotta yeah. Miss Brown Sugar, let me tell you one thing, man. Don't do that no more. No free promotion over here. Don't ever do that. I should have blocked your motherfucking ass, girl. Don't do no shit like that. Don't get on my page. If you hear me say I'm not gonna say the motherfucking name over here, why the fuck would you? Bitch, bring your ass back up here. I'm finna block your ass, ho. Text something else. Get her ass up out of here. Bitch, you just pissed me off. Yeah, that's nasty, Cherie Haynes. Some of the sickest shit a man could do, and Funky Feet do it. Thank you, Buck Mode. Miss Brown Sugar, let me explain something to you. You musty toe. No, never mind. I got women in here. I can't even do you like I want to do you. I was gonna do your ass all kind of ways right there. I got women watching. My homegirl, I met a lady who I think is cool, and I don't want her to. She subscribed to my channel, and I don't want these people to. I'm sorry. Damn, was you one of them? No, Miss Brown Sugar. I'm sorry if you was, but let me explain something, bitch. Don't ever get on here on my shit, and you just heard me say I'm not gonna say that nigga real name, and then you gonna sit there and type his whole fucking real name. You gotta suck some dick for that. Not my dick. You gotta go suck a age dick for that one. Hell yeah. You stinking little thing, you. Bitch, I'm on your ass now. Bring that hoe back up here. I did 23 months into God. Oh yeah, Buck Mode. Yeah, straight up, G. Judge told my partner, you got 160 months. That nigga mama farted right there in the courtroom. Oh, I promise. I'm sitting there, oh, God damn, Miss Adams. Shit. She said, baby, what, oh my God. Oh my God. Boomer, Boomer, Boomer. What it? Boomer's my nickname. She hit on me. What he gonna do? I said, ma'am, the boy is 26 years old. He just caught a murder. They gave him 160 months for a manslaughter charge. He's 26. He's going to be out of jail at 36. What? Yeah, 160 months is what the judge give you in fed time. That ain't nothing but 10 years. He's 26. He killed a man. Okay? He took a life, a black man's life. You know, another black man took another young black man's life, and the judge gave him 160 months. You over here farting and hitting on me, crying and shit. The boy gonna be out. He'll be out. He'll be out before he's 40 years old, and he have his whole life ahead of him. Hell yeah, boy. Y'all ever seen these? These are my favorite chips now. I'm gonna rake that bag. Yes, sir. But I had a woman tell me, Pew, that's so what she say? She said something about it was fucked up to be eat. That's why I don't get on here and eat no more. Yeah, Buck Move Funky Feet. That probably was him. Yeah, that probably was him. Over here doing that so people can go over there on his channel. Well, that's nasty. Get her, Pew. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk to her crazy, though. But y'all heard me specifically say, hey, y'all. Hey, check this out, y'all. Hey, y'all, all my moderators, just peep game, though. We finna see a lot of people that ain't never been in here. That's them dudes, bruh. But y'all just let them type. Don't let nobody call nobody real name. If anybody types a person's real name, Funky Feet name, or dude in the van, that's what we call them dudes. Y'all get them up out of here. Because that's them. I heard Funky Feet come over here one day and gonna sit here and say, hey, y'all come over here. Yeah, this is me. Y'all come over here and look at me. That's what he tried to do. He tried to get real. See, I have real subscribers. The 10,000 subscribers he got, he don't have. How you gonna have 10,000 subscribers and you don't have one live video in the last 2-3 months with over 1,000 views? How you got 10,000 subscribers and you only getting 100 views a video in a month? In 30 days, you'll do a video that only get 100 views. Bro, you capping, nigga. You ain't got no 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's only 10 years. 160 months is 10 years. How you doing, Miss Foxy Flo? 10 years is still a long time. Yeah, but for murder? Shit, you be lucky, you be good. What's up, FNG King Pew? What up, G? Bug Mode, 10 years is cheap when you take a life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chris. Yeah, Buck Mode. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, Chris. And I ain't gonna speak too much on it. They gave him manslaughter, but I know what really happened. The boy lucky he got 160 months. No years cheap in jail because you can get unalive in there. Yeah, you can get unalive out here in the streets. All his subscribers are robots. Big old facts. 160 months, 13 years. G, is it? Hold on, let me see. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. Nah, because 5 years is 60 months. Another five with that, 60 and 60, that's 120. Ain't it? Yeah, that's 120. 120 months is 10 years, I believe. Yeah. I thought so. Yeah. Uh, yeah, F and Gene King Pew, you might want to redo that. I meant 120 months. I'm sorry. I apologize, F and G King Pew. They gave him 120 months. My fault, bro. My bad, bro. My fault. That's me. That's me. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Buck Mode. You right. They gave him 120 months, not 160. They gave him. He was in the county. He stayed in town at the county here for 60 days. They shipped his ass off. Yeah, they shipped his ass off, and he stayed somewhere for another year. And then when they finally got to his his the trial, man, the man played out manslaughter. His mama sat up there, bruh. She freaked the fuck out in court, bruh. I'm like, come on, Miss Adams. You already know this boy right here ain't wrapped too tight. Hell, the day he went and did the shit, you just said how he was going through your purse. You gotta hide your purse. So come on, man. But anyway, he still caught a break. Big old facts. 10 years for unaliving somebody, and it could have been allegedly. Some people say it was just. But when you got two gang members, they don't give a fuck. Hell, what you took a life, we gonna take you off the street for a while. You took a life, you took a gang member out, now we gonna sit you down for about 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah, man. Eye for an eye. That's right. Eye for an eye in this thing, bro. I'm hungry as a motherfucker, y'all. I'm greedy too. Either I'm greedy or it's true what they say about McDonald's or fast food in general. They say fast food don't fill you up long. I just ate some McDonald's. I had a large Big Mac meal. I scarfed that shit, and I'm hungry all over again. I'd hate to go back to McDonald's and spend another 12, $13 on some food that I'll be hungry again in the morning, and then gotta buy breakfast in the morning when I get to work. That's just a lot of money. I've looked at my earnings and what I make a week and what I push out a week, and I'm spending a lot of money on junk food and food in general. See, I'm the type of person, when I'm bored, I eat. When I try to go to sleep, I eat. And it's not good to lay down right after you eat, but the only way I can get me a good night rest is on a full stomach. Wake up, and they say eating, damn, somebody just hit me up on Bigo. Uh, they say eating gives your body feel energy. It do the opposite for me, bruh. Eating makes me lazy than a motherfucker, bruh. Hella lazy. Yeah, and they say cooking is the best. Like, I think I'm gonna make me a pot of spaghetti. Now I'm gonna buy one of those big lasagna things that you put in the oven. I'm gonna buy me one of those tomorrow, and I'm gonna cut it into squares. Give me some French bread or them little rolls. I have different little sides every day. Like, I'm gonna have some with tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have some string beans with it. I like string beans with that. Then I can have, you can have different things. Get a salad or something. Get something green to go with that beef, and then I can eat off of that for like 3 days. Taco, spaghetti, chili go a long way. Big old facts, bro. Spoken like a true grown man. Big old facts. Depends on what you eat, makes you lazy. Yeah, well, that's why I say I've been eating junk food. McDonald's is really considered junk food, bruh. Look, junk food. Junk fucking food. Look at that 46-minute mark. That pork is the no. I ain't gonna lie, this morning for breakfast I had a BLT. And that I had a BLT on a po' boy, bro. And I wish I had that thing right now. I do eat a lot of grease. Bro, you about to order you some Mickey D. What time is it where you at? What time is it where you at, Chris? Not, yeah, it's still early there. Where you at? You ain't got to say the specific town or city, but what state are you in? California. Big old facts. All right, no doubt. Yeah, then that means it's 11:36 where I'm here. Damn, that's my problem, bro. I don't be going. I need to be sleep. I gotta be to work. I got to get up at 4:30. Hell, I was been lazy, bro. When I got off of work, I went to McDonald's, sat there, got me something to eat, talked to my daughter for a minute. Uh, Went to my partner spot, kicked it with him for a minute. He was telling me about the big U thing. He trying to get his YouTube channel up and running. And got me a Mac. Oh yeah, y'all. I got me a MacBook. Yes, sir. Now I can start my little. Now I can actually do what I've been trying to do. I was supposed to went and got a haircut and a shave today. I'm gonna have to go there and do that tomorrow. I washed yesterday. I was lazy as hell today, bro. I was sitting here debating if I wanted to go get something else to eat, but I just ate about 2 hours ago. I just ate 2 hours ago. So I'm finna go wash my motherfucking ass, bruh. Get up out these clothes, head on to my room. Uh, it's just so far of a fucking ride, bruh. Where I'm at is a little closer to my job. I could go to my homegirl house though. She stay, yeah. Nah, I don't want her to be trying to play with my balls all night. Hell nah, I'm gonna have to leave her little. That's a little chubby little freak. That little chubby little motherfucker loves somebody to hunch in her ass. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna have to just drive over here across town. I got a 35-minute drive, y'all, and then got to drive back toward this side of town at 4:30. Now I could go hump on this girl, which is a no-no because I'm trying to. I got my eyes on a certain person, and she is a subscriber. She could be watching me right now. So, hey, no, I'm not finna go hump on nobody. I'm finna go take my ass to the room, and I'm finna go chill. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. And if you're not watching, then goddamn. Goddamn. You should have been sleepy. That's my problem, though, Buck. That's my problem, bruh. You know what time I be going to bed at night and get up every fucking morning at the crack of, at the but I be feeling it by 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock before lunch, I be like, God damn. But then don't let me take a lunch and eat. Oh my God, bruh. You know what time I be going to bed, bruh? I goes to bed every night about 1:30. By 1 o'clock, I'm chilling out. 12 o'clock, I'm wide open though. Go knock her down, Pew. uh, Entertainment, educational purposes. I'm just saying, like, a motherfucker don't. And see, this is the thing. This is what I'd have to do. When I go over there, I haven't with her, and she, you know, like me like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna chill on your couch. I'm bit up and go, nah, boy, get your ass in this bed. Go in there and wash your ass and get in this bed. Damn. Go in there. Boy, hurry up. Don't you got another bathroom? No, I need you. God damn. Now, she not an ugly chick, but it's just, you know what I'm saying? Humping your ass all night. Like, back in the day, it used to be you nut, I nut, get the fuck up. Now is, come on, let's go again. Come on, let's go again. Bitch, I gotta go to work. Excuse my language. When I say that word, I'm not saying it ugly. It just sometimes is a feeling. Like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for real when I say it. What's good, King of Baltimore? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, this live video was about something, and then I got to yapping with my mods and shit, bruh. But Big U and them rolling 60 Crips, though, bruh, at a certain age, bruh, you gotta leave certain shit alone, bruh. You gotta leave certain shit alone. You too old at 50. At 55 years old, you too old to be talking about you didn't got arrested on a fucking gang Rico charge. You might not even been active for years, but you caught up in it because your name still symbolizes behind that. But you karma's a bitch. And I ain't like the way that man was acting and talking down on Nipsey Hussle when Nipsey Hussle got killed. Just like with Suge Knight, when that dude asked Suge Knight, if Tupac was here, where do you think he's at? Suge gonna look at the camera, Tupac where he's supposed to be, dead. And I'm like, whoa. Like motherfuckers get the, and I don't know what kind of relationship Nipsey had with Big U, because Nipsey never came out and said how he really felt. But Nipsey Hussle got a lot of close people around him that came out and started speaking on Big U when he's gone. So now I'm gonna look at it like this: one thing for sure, two things is for certain. Uh, if you can't tell a man how you feel about him, I'm gonna take it as if Nipsey didn't have no problem with Big U. Cause I look at Nipsey being a real nigga, bro, and I'm like, bro, if you had a problem with Big U, you supposed to announce that. It don't take you to die, and then all your brother, your homies, and your little clique section starting to talk about your big homie. Now you could have been just giving him respect on the camera, but that ain't real either. I won't speak on. I give you enough respect. If I don't respect you, I give you enough respect not to diss you. If I'm not gonna tell you, I ain't gonna get on the internet and talk about you on the internet to other people if I can't tell you about you in the physical form. Yeah, Big U, you seen it? Okay. I just got on YouTube saying that. Then I was watching Assassin's Creed that just came out. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just got in too, and I got on here. That's when I got on here and looked at it. Yep, I was looking at when I get home from work every day, cause at work I can't get on YouTube just talking about it. I can upload videos and then upload them when I can record shit and then upload it when I get off of work. But I can't have my camera out going live all day on camera. So when I get off, I get on YouTube and get to looking at shit because I like to do reaction videos. So I'm gonna find the right clipping to do the reaction video to. I'm just doing my due diligence. I got 6 more minutes on here, y'all. 6 more minutes and I'm out of here, y'all. 5 minutes now. First Black Samar. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed. That's a good movie to take my homegirl. Yeah, it's going to sound bad, but Wack should be next. The thing, though, King of Baltimore, they say Wack 100 is the one getting these dudes locked up. Wack is a cancer to us. Big old facts, bro. They say Wack 100 is the ones getting the big U's, the brick babies, the loose cannons, the 559, 55 Crip dude, C Mac, four extras in this bitch. I'm gonna tell you another one, Sporty Foe. Sporty Foe, well, four extra got locked up for shooting Sporty Foe. So I ain't gonna say Adam did that to him. But Wack 100, they said, is a big part of a lot of these Rico charges, bruh. Man, Wack and Charleston White, folks. Yeah, big old facts. What's up, Spawn? What's up, G? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the chat, homie. Thank you for joining the chat. We just on here popping shit about grown men claiming gangs, getting locked up, old as a motherfucker. I love me a ginger ale. Room temperature ginger ale is the best. Pew, what? Oh, y'all can't see it because my green screen. But that's my logo. I see that boy in that van started taking a play out of my book and using his green screen thing. Yeah, y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button though for your boy. It's been over 30 people in here through the process of the chat. And I should have at least 20 likes. Ginger beer for me. What's up, Digital Dre? What's up, G? Long time no see. Ginger beer. I'm a social drinker now though, Dre. Yeah, I just don't sit around drinking alcohol. If I'm kicking it with a female, I might have me a drink or two. What's up, yeah? He talking notes from Pew. He taking notes from Pew. Yeah, what's up, King of B? Got you. Okay, big old facts, King of Baltimore. What's up, yeah? Salute to my boy. Somebody just asked us earlier about the prize giveaway about Cuz Cuddy. I said it's either me or Yaya. I know Yaya has donated to him more than the people in there. See, his chat done caught the jig on his ass. They just there just to look at him make a fool of himself. I said it's either me or Yaya. I think I sent them like $25 all together. $5 here, $5 here, $5 here, $2 here, $5 here. I done sent them about 20. It was 20 or more dollars. That motherfucking piece of shit on his neck don't cost no more than $4 or $5, bruh. The man getting out like a fat rat. But you know what? If he was able to get a bunch of those things for a low price and sold them for like $10, let's say them things cost $4 or $5. Cuddy can get them things and get on his live and sell those things for $10. Make you double your money up. That's what a real hustler would do. Take your YouTube check, buy you a bunch of those little things, use the 3,000 subscribers you got on both your channels. Cuz got 2 channels. One got over 2,000 subscribers, the other one got over 3,000. Take them 5,000 subscribers you got and utilize them, bruh. Because people sending you money anyway for them and you ain't sending the shit to them. So it don't make sense. Like, you're not a hustler, cuz. Cuz don't know how to take money and make money. He just want to sit and beg for money. That's not a hustler. A hustler is a person that can take dollars and make more dollars. Or just keep his ass at a job somewhere. Boy in the van still jobless. Yeah, F&G and King. Now, you heard what the dude said, King Pew. You heard what he said. He said he's supposed to start a job when? March the 18th. That's what he said. Well, lie detector test says He was not telling the truth. Cause all he did today was laid up, and I did a video and then let him know about it. Cause he keep talking about giving me a wellness check by coming to my channel and seeing what I'm talking about. So I gave you some news you can use, nigga. Now I was talking to you, bruh. Let him know. Look, hey, look, bruh, what's up with the job? Don't give me a wellness check. Take a look at you. And then another thing he was doing that I just don't understand. Why in the fuck do you want people on the internet to know so bad that you got a job that's paying you top dollar and you gonna start showing us that you stacking? I'm gonna show y'all, just watch. I'm gonna sit in this van, I'm gonna show y'all what. Motivate yourself, bro. Like, you ought to be trying to motivate yourself. Get the job for you. Stack you 100 grand in the van for you. Don't you don't have to prove me a point. I don't give a fuck about you, bro. I don't care if you don't work or work. You what you doing in that van ain't helping me do nothing in life. You won't motivate me by showing me 100 grand, cause I don't watch you like that, bro. You too old to be talking about trying to make you 100 grand. You 50 years old, bro. You ain't been trying to make 100 grand. Why all of a sudden now, and then you hating on me for buying Lexuses and with AR rifles and stuff. You hating on me, bruh. Talking about some, oh, I done bought me a Lexus. I'm driving somebody else's car and shit. Bruh, why you hating on a young nigga, bruh? A young nigga that's kind of an old nigga. I'm 39 years old. But I'm accomplishing things in life. I'm homeless too. But there's levels to homelessness. I don't own a house, so I'm home. If you don't own your house, you're considered homeless because it's not yours that's owned. You didn't own that. He owns his van. That's still homeless, bro. I got two vehicles. So if we want to speak technically speaking on that, I could sleep in my car. No, I'm gonna get me an extended stay suite hotel. And I'm gonna live in there just like a little 1 bedroom apartment, and that's basically what it is. So I'm not on the streets. I'm homeless, but I'm not on the streets. Thank God. That's how I found your page. Who? How? How'd you find my page? There is no alcohol in ginger beer. It's just a better version of. Oh, okay. I gotta check that out. I hadn't seen that here in Gulfport, Mississippi. That's how I found your page. How'd you do that, King of B More? Real ginger and ginger beer. It's good for your health. Also, that they say ginger's real good for your health. I try to drink me at least a ginger ale a day. I try to drink one ginger ale every day of my life, bruh. I buy them in the 12 packs, but I drink them up so quick and fast. 1985, what you mean? He not going to get paid top dollar with 2 failed drug tests on the seat. That's what I'm saying, bruh. The man might as well just go. And this is my thing about these lazy motherfuckers. Well, he say he got his SSI check back, and he's gonna sit on. He's satisfied with living in the van, getting a check, and doing YouTube. He's satisfied with that. And the only thing that make him want to get a job is hearing other people talk about going to work and making money. He know every week a motherfucker gonna bring in a nice little check and not have to wait a whole month for a little piece of check. $1,100 check and a $200 YouTube check. I cannot live off of $1,000 a month. I can't live off of $1,200 a month. If I'm not making $3,000 to $4,000 a month, and that's close to $1,000 a week, $800 to $1,000 a week. If I'm not making $750 to $1,000 a week every week of the month, I can't survive like that because I've been doing that for so long to where my lifestyle is set up around $35 to $4,000 a month. Now I got YouTube paying me a little something. I'm not in the thousands yet. It's gonna get there because it's getting more and more. I think I made $40 more this month than I did the other month. So as long as I see that dollar going up every month, I'm content. Cause like I said, YouTube is just the day of the it's the 1 week out of the month I can add that YouTube check to add to my regular earnings. That's it. And instead of saying you get 4 checks a month, you can say you get 5. I was doing 2 jobs for a year. The guys that's been on here for a while, y'all know my situation, bruh. It's always work, bruh. Cause I don't have nobody to, I don't have nobody I can go to get nothing. And if an emergency happens or something happened to where I got to get it, I gotta get it. I am the crutch. I am my own crutch. And it takes sacrificing, which means on weekend nights, no, I'm not out partying and having fun. Nigga, I'm on somebody's clock, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, this is a shop here. I'm at the shop. We put rims on people's cars and shit, bro. Do all kind of mechanic work, bro. You know what I'm saying? That vehicle. I'm here now because we had to finish up. Y'all seen the short video I put up where my homeboy wrecked his well, she wrecked her truck. We just put that motherfucking truck back together, bro. See, the earn never stops. You always earning even when you think you're not earning, bro. A motherfucker see me go off of this thing for a while, 3 or 4 days. Pew, where you at? Pew, where you at? Bro, we earning and we figuring shit out, bro. And you got this old ass nigga in Seattle, Washington, that's sitting up here mad at me. Like, I don't, he had the nerve to say I got back with my ex-girlfriend because he seen me in a different vehicle. Or I filed my income tax because he seen me in a different vehicle. Like, bro, like you, I, and this is my thing, bro. A black man can't have nothing and have got it on his own without him having to shack up with a woman. That's that funky feet Fiona shit. You see what I'm saying? Funky Feet and his girlfriend broke up and he couldn't get right. When me and old girl broke up, I was in another spot the next day. Actually, in 40 minutes, I was situated. And that's all I'm saying, bruh. Me and that girl was together because we fucked with each other. I wasn't with her because I needed her couch or her car or any of that. We was together for a whole. So there's a difference, bruh. And being with a woman to get what you can get out of her. Uh-oh, somebody just hit me up. 40 minutes? Yes, ma'am. I gotta hit this girl up, bruh. I guess I will be, well, never mind, I ain't gonna say it. I guess I will be going to where I needed to be. Oh, Cuddy Page? Oh, okay. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. You and mama still going at it. Uh, nah, man. Oh, Mumra. Try the Jamaican brand reads good stuff. Okay. He not going to get paid top dollar with 2 facts. You don't have to hit me up. No, I am finna hit you up, baby. I promise you I am. I'm finna call you right now. I watch your videos on. Oh, okay, no doubt, King of B More. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, bro. Appreciate you joining the live, bro. Yeah, yeah. King of B More because this Haitian guy was talking shit to him. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my boy Haitian Reg. I need y'all to check out Haitian Reg's channel. Haitian Reg, that's my YouTube brother. Guy in the van is like, yes. Except Nuke Your Life is lying. Nuke Your Life live with his parents. He do that to he want people to send him cash apps so he can order his video game cards and shit. He's lying. Nuke Your Life is not homeless. Y'all don't believe that hype. Scar in the Woods tried to play me too. I had to look at these little clowns like niggas be yeah. I can't get over Shatter saying, oh boy, marinating in his own shit. OG Dre, that was hilarious, bruh. OG, I gotta pin that. That was hilarious, bruh. That man Shatter told that boy, man, I can't help it. This man over there sitting and marinating in his own shit. He said the man don't take baths and all kinds of shit. Boy, that tripped me out, bruh. King of Beat More says, bet. Yeah, that tripped me out, bruh. That shit tripped me out, bro. That was hilarious, bruh. That was hilarious. Y'all, I'm finna go, y'all. You know, I gotta take care of things. Look, y'all, do me the big old three, bruh. Y'all, I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate y'all. Y'all can keep your donations. If you do want to send a donation, my Cash App is somewhere and somewhere. That's not important right now. Y'all probably got kids and you got things that you need to take care of your own. Would it look like me asking you for your hard earned work increments? But what y'all can do is do the big three. That's like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Like the video, share it on YouTube, Facebook, whatever platforms you on, share it. And subscribe to my channel. I do the rest. Stewing in his own dookie. Big old facts. He said, man, that man over there is sick, man. He marinating in his own shit. Shadow Zoe is hilarious, bruh. Y'all check out Zone of Existence. Shadow Zoe. Shadow Zoe Pound, bruh. Y'all check out that dude channel, bruh. That dude is hilarious. But whatever you do, don't go over there and say, hey, is the dude in the van your brother? Because it's not. They not brothers. Even if they are brothers, you can't make no grown man claim another grown man as your brother. You are his personal bitch. But anyway, bro, I like y'all, man. I fuck with y'all. I like y'all. Y'all is my entertainment. Y'all are my family. Y'all are my friends. We're co-workers. Some of us who get paid on these YouTube streets. You know, all of that, bruh. Salute. If y'all feel like doing your due diligence more on this big U topic, it's all over the news, bruh. I was just, man, I just find it mind blowing. I'm appalled by the situation, bro. Big you too old to be getting caught up on that gang banging shit, bruh. Hell, man, you too old for that shit, bruh. I'm pulling your coat, nigga. But anyway, y'all like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next live.